There's Steve Watson for Newcastle. Rushes the target here. Clearance by Hughes. Oh, he's given it straight to Barris for the second time. Thomason, Barnes tries to find Rush. Flick back to Thomason. Good save by De Hoy, and it needed a bit of help as well from Lasso. But that all came about because of a double error, really, by Paul Hughes. And it was Yondal Thomason who made room for the shot following the pass by John Barnes and the flick by Ian Rush. Oh, and look at this. Nobody marked Ian Rush. Thomason's waiting in the centre, and that was almost an own goal. Well, Chelsea completely caught out. Andy Myers was the man that saved the situation, but Ian Rush got away there, absolutely unattended. Beresford, Batty. Beresford's cross. Thomason coming in. Oh, that was a chance. That was a real chance for Yondal Thomason. A good fast cross here that caught out Chelsea. John Beresford is making a lot of progress down this side. That was beautifully delivered, and Thomason's head met it, but sent it the wrong side of the post. This is Lombard. Zola. Oh, that was, believe it or not, Darren Peacock. Chelsea have a corner. Sinclair is forward for this, coming into the near post position. Flo further over is a threat. This is Di Matteo. Oh, and turned away by Gibbon, and then wide by Myers. That was a good strike by Roberto Di Matteo, picking it up here from Zola, and Gibbon, going to his right, did well. Myers then lofted it over. Header on was by Flo to Zola. Close to his right. It's still Zola. There's no one to his left. Oh, and a snapshot of which he's so capable. But so too is the Newcastle goalkeeper, who was right behind it. Now Barnes. Myers to Zola. He's starting to buzz now. Oh, it's a lovely ball to Lowe. Agonisingly wide from Torre Andre Flo. But what a nice, measured piece of approach play by Gianfranco Zola. He put that on a plate, really, for the Norwegian, who side-footed it wide of the keeper, but also the post. Also with Myers, but this is Di Matteo. Now it's Wise. Zola's gone to the left. Perfect ball from Wise to Zola, who has to go wide to elude the goalkeeper, but Flo is in the middle, coming in now. Well played by Gibbon. Zola again seeing the opening. And this is Beresford. Chelsea, their own worst enemies there. This is Thomason. Oh, he's gone past Lombard. Now he's got Warren Barton to his right. A chance for Newcastle. And Barton might have done better. He had to take it fairly hurriedly by the time it reached him. This is Thomason in a 2 against 2. But Barton fired wide. Chelsea really were dragged across there in defence. Barnes. Sinclair now. He's got a bit of a cavalier spirit about him when he comes forward from that right back position. This is what's a good ball from Wise to Zola. And a lovely turn. And the two of them here stretching Newcastle. First one way, then the other. It's Wise cross. It's coming in. And Zola will still get there. Poyet's in the centre as well now. Zola! So unexpected. You never quite know what he's going to do next, and Newcastle didn't know then. You thought the chance might have gone, but not where Zola's concerned. He span and shot almost in the same movement. And this one really grazed the crossbar of Shay Given from the most difficult of angles. Here's Zola. Flows to his right, so are several others. Here's Flo from Di Matteo's pass. And another chance goes begging, but there was a deflection on that. It's a corner. This is again Zola setting up the play. In by Di Matteo. Flo's shot and deflected out. Lombard is coming up. So is Sinclair. Just wide. Poyet is such a threat in the air. Shown a real capacity since he came into the Chelsea side at the start of the season to get on the other end of corners and free kicks. It's whipped in, of course. The pace on the ball really fooling Newcastle. And Poyet, the player who meets it. Poyet. Leboeuf. Oh, Zola. Sinclair coming in from the right. Zola shoots! Well, there's been a real style about Zola's performance again today. He's coming into his own these last 2 or 3 matches. Although that, I think, was well covered by Shay Given. I think if the goalkeeper had had to do so, he could have got a hand on that. Poyet. It's going to be a corner. Oh, and on the far post, surely Flo, no! Andre Flo, so close with the header. And he had a second chance when it came back. And now Wise takes another one. Poyet's in there. Oh, that's a goal! It's Poyet! The Uruguayan has scored for Chelsea from a Dennis Wise corner, delivered as accurately as ever, and Poyet comes in between 2 defenders and a fine header with power. "74 minutes, and Gustavo Poyet capitalising on the second corner when Flo had been so close from the first one. Now Lombard, and Chelsea now are flying. Here's Mark Hughes. Goalkeeper has to come, but Hughes fires right across the 6-yard box. And in that moment, the game could have gone completely away from Newcastle. Flo was coming up in support. Flo. Helped on by Hughes to Wise. Oh, brilliant stuff. Zola. Sinclair coming up behind him here. Wow, fancy that. An unlikely angle, but Frank Sinclair brought a flying save out of Shay Given. Everybody wanting to lend a hand in the attack just at the moment. Just a minute to go. This is Pistone. And rushes in the centre waiting, so it's kept by. Gillespie's coming in this side, and Gillespie! So close for Newcastle, it may still go for them. Watson. Well, Chelsea just reminded that nothing can be taken for granted, and Keith Gillespie within a foot or so of equalising.